Hello. I can. However, there we go. Now my stream
Brand
can
new
hear me.
phone. So just trying to make sure all the kinks are worked out.
No, you sound perfect.
Okay, great. I have lists. I will put them in. Nope, that is the Wartable invite link. Oh, perfect timing. I just finished a print, so it's not going to be in the background.
Nice. Yeah, I tried to enter your lists originally, and then I think because of the formatting on them, it doesn't like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm
Which is all good.
OCDs. No, is that right? Nope. Let's try this again. Okay, there we go.
Sweet. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's the second week of school. My daughter's 7, and she has decided that she does not want to go to grade 3.
Oh
it's been a
no.
no, it's just I think because she has a different classroom with some of there's 4 grade 3 classes, and she didn't get some of
Her
her
friends.
friends in
Yeah.
her class. So it's just a new teacher, new room, not
Yeah.
as many friends. So it's just been a really hard week. We finally got her in there on time today, but it was a big fight yesterday, and all last week is a big fight. So
I've
yeah,
had those. It is less than fun. So I sympathize heavily with you. My my experience with bringing my son from like I think it was from 5th grade to middle school, like for whatever reason it just broke his mind, and it was like
yeah.
it was a struggle. So I
I
get
think
you.
we're past the worst of it, but I have to go back to work tomorrow, so I don't know. She
Right.
she tends to be less clingy with me and worse with mommy. So
I also understand that very well because I'm the tough love parent.
yeah, yeah, yep.
I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's fun times is the way I'll put that one.
It's been a weird year. We're going through ADHD and ASD diagnosis stuff
Okay.
with her this year.
Yeah.
So it's just been like lots of meetings, lots of stuff like that. And then you do that stuff with your kid, and you're like, oh, wait, this is a lot like how I act.
Oh my goodness. Yes. I had a discussion with a friend who got ASD tested,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Yeah, you act very similar to how I act, and you have the same response triggers that I have, and those were definitely like the triggers for ASD." I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
maybe I need to get looked at.
Just you're probably just a little bit older than I am. Hey.
Yeah, I'm 40, 41. Sorry.
Okay, I'm turning 40 this year, so yeah, perfect. But yeah, it's just that wasn't a thing when we were kids, right?
Right.
So
Right. And like my youngest brother was more I'm going to say sorry whoever's watching this stream afterwards, that we kind of dovetailed quickly into being fathers together, which is always fun to do. But my younger brother was ADHD growing up, and it's like I never got treated for it, but my goodness, do I now notice like ADHD and autism like triggers? I'm like, oh my god, every meme I see about these two things is literally in my life. My goodness. So I get you 100%.
let me do you want to fire me a link, because I've got a couple friends that want to watch, so
Yeah.
for the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. If I can type. Hopefully that
Beautiful, thank
second
you.
link, yeah, that second link. It's got the right title, should have everything. Yeah, they are more than welcome to
Cool.
join and watch along.
I'm just gonna copy this into our Discord, local Discord. We'll see. Nope, come on. Sweet, thank you.
You're very welcome. I for whatever reason, like I struggled. Like I painted a lot on stream back in COVID time, and then burned
Mhm.
myself out on hard. But playing games on stream is actually a lot of fun for me. I don't know. I get why some people are like, I don't want to do it because sometimes you make an absolute fool of yourself. And I have lost games like that. I shouldn't even be
Mhm.
saving the games on stream because
Yeah.
it's like, oh, cool. I just got top of two because I was an idiot. This is fun. But it ends up being like a lot of fun to go back and look at them and be like, here, I'll put them on 2 times speed, turn the volume real low so it's not like the chipmunks are the chipmunks of our
Mhm.
voices aren't too distracting, and then just kind of watch the flow of the game and just get like that history from it. It's a lot of fun.
I really enjoy sort of. I talked about this with Cosma. I had him on Shop Talk a couple months ago, and we were just chatting about just having other sources for interacting with the game other than just playing. Because
Yeah.
like I don't play that often, and so I'm always looking for something to sort
Right.
of engage me, like that I can do alone in my basement at 10 p.m. when I have alone time and nobody else
Right.
can play.
Right. Because
And
that time at night's like the worst time because you're like, I want to
yep.
do something, but there's no one available.
So just having stuff like Zero Camp, just having videos online where you can just go and watch. But I don't know, just the feat, because we did a little bit of that. We started filming games right at the beginning of Mark IV, and we did a little bit of that here and there. We did put some on Facebook, and then we got a YouTube channel. We've done some of the events that we've done in the area. We've put some of the video up, and it's very polarizing, the type of comments you get. And like, you want to put up stuff that you want to put up, but you also want to put up stuff that people will actually watch. And sometimes it's like, this is the best thing ever, and then the same video is like, yuck, this is the worst.
Right, because everyone's idea of what a good recorded game in whatever fashion is completely different from each other. Like, they're so different.
And then you'll get comments like, well, why don't you do what Erica does? And I'm like, she puts hundreds of hours into those videos. Like, you don't understand. I don't have that kind of time or the ability to edit the videos at that same quality. It's a labor of love, and there's a Patreon involved there, and like, I'm not saying that they probably don't bring in a lot of money, but it's something.
Right. They're at least paying for some of that time. Right. Versus you or I that's doing this necessarily for free, more or less. And it's like, yeah, if I had, the other thing is, depends on your schooling. Because, for example, my interest is not video editing. So trying to be like, hey, I'm going to make my stream look fantastic and edit all the videos and make everything look great. Like, there's a time, like I stopped doing this, but there's a time where I was like, I'm going to make sure all the icons, like the CPs and the turn counter, are always showing on the screen at all times on my stream. And it's like, it's a lot of work. Like, just every time trying to do that stuff, it's a lot of work. And it's like, you just get to see it raw, and that's what I provide. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Yeah, whatever.
Yep. Move along. Yep, pretty much.
Absolutely. All right.
Are you headed to? Sorry, one more question. Are you headed to Solo Masters this year?
I'm sorry, say it again.
In Sweden, are you going to Solo Masters in Sweden this year?
I'm actually on. I ended up. So it's humorous. I was originally going to be on Team USA. I was hoping to be on Team USA. Then I remember being asked from some of the Canadians if I could just be like available after I didn't get on the Team USA to be like in the wings in case like not enough people applied or whatever, so that they could kind of slot me in. And then that fell through because a lot of people signed up, which is awesome. Like, that's a great thing to have a full team of Canadians. That's awesome. 2 full teams, like straight up, is really great.
We thought we might have 3 this year.
You guys were really close.
Yeah, we had 12,
which is
and
awesome.
It was just not. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what happens with that? And then I actually got invited onto Team Italy, so I will be going to WTC on Team Italy.
Fun. Okay.
So I'll be hanging out over there with some Italians and having a lot of fun with that. So I'm very excited about it because I get to play with people that I've never met before and have been super welcoming and different type of gaming and playing. So it's going to be it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. Going to be learning a lot and trying to not butcher names because I am very much not able to enunciate the Romance languages very well. or the romantic languages, whatever the Italian is off the root of. But it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. So it's going to be a great time being in Sweden again. And I know I'm going to be hanging out with some Canadians and then some USA folks when we hang out, and then Italy for most of it.
Awesome. That sounds great.
Yeah, so happy about it.
So I've got Hopkins up here, who I play from time to time into Necrobacterium, but there's not a lot of Crix players up here. So we'll see how this goes.
And I think I play Crix different than he does.
Probably.
Because I've people have been asking me about my list, which is a lot of fun. Since I won, like, I think I'm 16-0 in IG qualifiers at all right now with like some versions of these lists. So it's people have been asking me about my list all of a sudden. I'm like, what is going on? I'm not that good at this game. What is happening? But it's been fun to experiment with it and then hear feedback, because people are like, your lists play weird. I'm like, yeah, it's probably because you're playing either too aggressively or too passively. And there's like that fine middle line of where you play the lists right. So we'll see it. And I haven't actually played against Marine and Helith in a long time, so I'm actually really excited about this.
It's okay. Nobody plays Dusk anymore, so it's a bad faction for bad people.
My number of games against Erica says otherwise. I play against Dusk all the time. It's like, ooh, there's a lot of Dusk, and Dusk is really good into Crix.
That was the crux of the conversation with Sean was, I'll play against anything. Helith is a problem for me. So
yeah, no,
we'll see how that goes. I've got my Phantasm showing up on Friday apparently. So
nice.
We'll see how that works.
It's a fun model. It is a very fun model.
We have some trouble getting stuff out here. It's
yeah. I'm hoping that goes away soon.
Yep, us too. We I think that Stockist is got the green light for going through into Canada, so that should help. We've got a store here that's very interested in that. So
that's awesome. All right, I'm ready to pick lists if you are.
Yep, I am too.
Health and Sub-Zero.
That's what I thought it was going to be. I have played this matchup before against Pricer a long time ago, but different lists. Yep. So we'll see how this goes.
Absolutely. Then just making sure I understand the terrain. Double obstruction in the center. We're playing trench warfare, so we need to remember our 40s and 50s are cover. And blast resistance, which is always the pain in the ass thing to remember. And then got some forest, got a burning cloud, got another forest, got 2 dust devils. Yeah, everything seems fine and interesting.
Okay, sounds good.
See where we go. I got a 6 to go first, so
we do rack first, though, right?
No, we have to. I've picked a list. I don't recall. Let me look. I always forget this. I think I always forget the order, so I am actually bringing it up because we have that nice chart that shows the order. Setup and deployment. Determine scenario. Choose one list. Choose your rack. You are correct. And then roll. Yes. I have my rack picked.
Okay. I'm going to do IR and I'm going to do Battle Lust, I think.
Okay. I've got Carnage, Ghostwalk, and Scything Touch, which are my basic defaults. Good. If anyone has ever watched my games, they know what my lists are.
Turns out those are good spells, too.
They are. If you're cool with it, I would love...
You can keep that 6. That's fine.
No, I was hoping to do that anyway, but if you are cool with a share code...
Sure. Let me generate that for you.
Yeah, you're cool, boss. I sent you mine in our chat.
I will go ahead and roll while we're waiting.
All good, boss.
I got a 2. It's your choice.
I will go first.
I think I want the top side.
Sounds great. Do you have a particular color that you like using?
Doesn't matter to me. Whatever is opposite to what you want.
Okay. I deploy bottom. Well, my army is a pink or a teal. So and it's not that bright teal. Mine's like a dark teal. I'm going to do pink because it's the closest to my color.
Okay, let me type in a share code here. 366 25 45. Okay, and then $499.
Thank you, boss.
That worked. Sweet. Okay.
And then I'm going to just gonna reset this just so I can make sure I get your spells in right. You said Battlelist and IR?
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't put those in.
No,
Battlelist and IR, yeah.
you're all good, boss. You are all good.
Top. All right.
Please, computer. It decided to be really slow all of a sudden. I don't like it. Start match. All right. We can start getting my spells and stuff.
I will not forget prey. I will not forget prey.
I'll try to remind you as well.
I'm gonna stick it in the middle of the table because I have these big tokens that I printed. They're like 40mm bases.
Right. So
that go on the table.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're magnetized. They go on my tray.
Yeah. Everything to make it easier so you don't forget. And it's
Mhm.
it's always something where it's like, yeah, I can the tricks that you have in real life don't matter here because there's nothing to apply here to make them like I do have physical aids to remember how to do my spells and I don't have those in the game. That kind of sucks.
I started a company this year making tokens, and
That's awesome.
I don't have them here. So
Right.
there's no flag. Well, there is a flag, but you don't score your own flag in this one. You score your opponent's flag for 2.
I believe
I
that's correct.
think
Yes.
so. I'm red. I'm going to pull mine back to this hill.
Mine's going into Dust Devil.
Okay.
The obvious choices were very obvious for both of us.
Yep. Seems good.
I forgot this is the list that I struggle with because there's a million tokens in it. You do not have any defenses, correct?
No defenses.
right, I'm going to start deploying, because if we don't start deploying, don't start beginning, we'll never get to the end.
I'm totally cool with putting a clock on the game as well.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did already? Okay.
Yeah, I assume that was just part of it based off of...
Yep, the rules.
I am one of the people that thinks the clock is too long, but that is my...
Interesting. Why do you think that?
So I think 75 minutes in Wartable is 5 to 10 minutes too long.
Oh, on Wartable, like specifically on Wartable, or just like on the table?
Yeah, specifically Wartable, because it's often that, like, losing on death clock doesn't exist in Wartable to the same extent that it happens on the normal game. Now I get like part of it's fiddly, but it's not 15 minutes fiddly. Is my crux of that debate. Because I think it's something like it could be 65 minutes and would be fine. It could also be 75 minutes with deployment on the clock. I think either one of those things makes it feel more similar to a normal game. Because when you play, like in my opinion, playing Wartables, it is a situation for what we have. It is not the best version of playing War Machine. The best version of War Machine is obviously playing in person. And I feel that Wartable, while a very interesting version of War Machine, is not doesn't represent it the same way. And having too long of clock is a definite version of that representation where it's like you do things in Wartable that doesn't actually happen in real life because you have too much clock.
Interesting. I think the evolution of 75 minutes deploy off clock definitely came from a place of not everybody is at the same level of practice with this tool.
Exactly.
And it may be time to migrate towards a deploy on clock because we've reached the point probably where we should be at.
Right.
And it's interesting.
Where it's like, I don't think we should go to 60 minutes straight up because I think that's that's just room for failure on its own right. But like there's a level of like your familiarity of it should make the game go a little faster. Because there's people that I know when I play in person, they have clock problems and they do not have clock problems in Wartable when we play.
Fair enough.
Like, I can recognize that the game, that 15 minutes is causing them to stay in the game when I should be winning. Not say winning or losing. Like I should be suffering no matter what. But I'm done deploying.
Okay. No, we'll do that later. Okay. And we get... Oh, God. 11 inches, right?
11 inches deployment, yep.
Yep, okay. It's been a while.
No, you're all good, boss.
Come on, Internet, you can do it. There we go.
Big old phantasm.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking at Silena. She's not going to be legal for the event that I'm playing in a couple of weeks. But she's legal here, so there you go. I really like her.
She is pretty awesome of a model. Rate of Fire 2 Weapon Master Hunter Prebo is pretty legit.
Been using her to hunt Nastilla.
Oh my goodness, she is so good at it.
You can't put prey on her right away though because they'll sniff it out.
Right, but like snipe it over to her. Yeah.
Yep.
That model is legit for trying to, and she's def 14 or 15-14 with 8 wounds with Prowl. Like she wants to get into. Oh my goodness, she is so good.
The only thing she does not have, which I realized, is dual attack.
Right.
So you want to kill 4 models with her turn, but you just can't.
Right. It'd be very cool to do so.
I realized that halfway through an activation. I was like, damn it.
Right. The other one that people that I forgot as well as Yana doesn't have it and Moraine doesn't have it,
Mhm.
which are the two
Yep.
big ones where like I want to charge in and then shoot my gun, and you can't do both.
Yep. Okay. Everything else is a D. Let me just triple check that.
I do not have any AD.
You don't have any AD? Okay, I'll just do AD then. I'm pretty sure that Silena has AD. She no, she does. Yes, she does. She has all the arrow icons.
She does. You actually don't even have enough prey tokens. You're missing a prey token.
I need another prey token. You're right. 13, 14. You can go here. You can go back here. And I need another prey token because I do prey now. Do you have prey?
I do not.
Okay, let's do prey. We're going to copy this. This is going to be...
One of my chats says, just received some Mario's tokens. Very excited to get to play with them. That's awesome to hear.
Yeah, it's been interesting so far. We're just crested 60 unique orders in the last 3 months, which is good.
That is awesome.
The border situation has not helped because it's become much more expensive for me to send stuff to the States.
Yep.
So I caution people about doing that in the next little while because it just costs more money to do that.
Right.
But hopefully we will not have that problem in the future. But other than that, it's been really good.
That's awesome.
Okay, so let's do... Okay, so zoom out here so I can see everything. Let's do blue cats on sludgies, purple cats on sludgies, and we'll do...
As one does.
Do you have an arc? No, you don't have a light.
I do not have a light.
What is this? This is Harpoon Malefactor?
Both of them are Harpoon Ripper Claws.
Okay, let's do... let's do on these Cav, the Night Terrors.
Sounds great.
Okay, that is me.
Sounds excellent. First deployment is done.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, good luck, have fun. I guess I'll ask: do all of the terrain features make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
For moving the
oh yeah, the the clutter. Yeah, we can get rid of them. That's totally fine.
Everything kind of just like this is all the logical pieces. Nothing's like very weird.
It's okay. You can blame Brad for all of them.
I'm attempting to blame myself for some of these because I'm trying to get Trainiac's terrain into some of these tables as well. So I'm very excited about that.
Cool.
I just have to I've initiated the conversation. I just need to step forward with it and get that taken care of, which I'm very excited about.
Who does the art for that?
I know that Tyson actually gave me the straight up art for it, so I just have to get it imported into Wartable and then make some tables with it, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
All right, yeah, good luck, have fun. We will get this party started. Both my jacks power up. And then we will start with apparitions, because I nearly just forgot about it. 2 inches, not 2.2. The back one's not going to apparate because it doesn't need to. would really like this not to be like 2 and then snap an extra 0.1. Good old. There we go. All right. They are separated. We will go with my caster first, my leader. She is going to precision strike as a battle plan. She is going to spend 2 for scything touch onto. We'll put it onto number 1. Why am I drawing a blank? The Night Terrors. I wanted to say Hellraker, and Hellraker is not the right word for what those are. She doesn't have anything else to cast that's worthwhile, so I will just run. And she runs 11 inches. She'll run to there. She's done. Then we will run this unit of Sludge Thralls. Do you have anything that sees through a cloud easily?
So Helith has Field Marshal True Sight. And then the Mage Hunter Sniper teams can choose shot type, see through everything.
Got it. And then,
I will grab the name.
Yep, Phantom Seeker.
Yes, that's one.
Range 14 up to 16, 20 inches. Let's, right, speed 6, 20, 22 inches on the Desolator cannon.
On the Desolator, yeah.
Let's not give you 22. Don't we know? Yeah, we're not gonna put these other 2 into the 22. Did we get there? They have prey. We will run our Malefactor. It only runs 11. Of course, I let it down. Fine. We're cool with that. Then we will run our Night Terrors up. We'll run them to there. Then Scything touches on number 1. We'll run some Cathrals up. I'm going to move that last one a little bit so it's within 3. Oh. All right, some Cathrals ran up. Necrosurgeons are just going to do their thing. They'll run to there. We will also run these friendos. Besides blessing the gods, do you have any way of giving Selena magic weapons?
No.
Okay. You forward. There. Ironlish Commander is going to run forward 10 inches. There. Themystra is just going to... we'll just run forward to here. We'll get within 3 of my caster. She's cool there. We'll run these Mechanothralls here. They run 11. Base to base that Jack. Put them there. Put you over there. And last but not least, we will try not to have you die. Put that last one there. So that's them. Furies are going to run up. Over top my models. There. The Scarlock Lieutenant is just going to run to make sure everyone's inside his bubble, which they are. Then the prey unit over here is going to run for some nice Dust Devil. There, Mulgrith is going to run forward. Actually, I don't know Mulgrith's speed. Mulgrith is a new model on my list, and I don't know what he does yet. I know what he does, but I don't know his stats off the top of my head yet, like everyone else. He'll run forward 10 inches to there. And then these Necrosurgeons are going to prep to resurrect a bunch of guys. And that looks to be everything on my side. I'm going to pause. Pass to you, sir.
You can go ahead and I'll just get it started. Okay. Night Terrors are speed 7, 8, 9 for Apparition, 10, 11, 12, 13. Any way to speed them up?
13 is top. Harpoon is the only other way to speed them up effectively.
Perfect. Okay, so if we walk here... Okay. And then you are 20.9. Okay, so my only options are Night Terrors at this point. Where are your shield guards? So you've got 1 shield, 2 shield guards there, and then lots on this guy. So I'm only shooting at Night Terrors. Okie dokie. 13. 13. Where are you standing? Seems like a decent spot. So we probably try to want to keep everything not... That's kind of my safe line, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do some power up. You're going to power up, and you are going to power up. And then these sludgies are speed 6, range 10, so they go 16,
no. It's
18.
Speed 5.
Speed 5. Okay, so math.
18.57.
18.57.
Yep, is the max I can get with moving one forward 5 inches and placing the others 2 inches in front.
Okay, and then walking, these Night Terrors are speed 7, 8, 9 for Apparition, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-ish for walking.
15 with the 1-inch melee. Because
7, 8, 9,
place
10, 11, 12, 13.
14, yeah. So 7 base, 9 with apparate, base size is about 2 more inches, so that's 11.
Yeah.
Place between us is 2 inches, so that's 13, 14
13,
with the melee
14.
range.
14, yeah. 14. Okay, so 14 walk, which means, Silena, you are not safe behind this forest. Okay. Where's everybody else gonna go? You guys are gonna run over here and be sweet, I guess. So where's my 13? I guess if you want to bring them and kill these guys, that's fine with me. All right, so let's walk with these. We're gonna. I'm not gonna allocate anything. I'm going to start with these Soulless Blade Masters who are going to advance. Let's put them over here-ish. We don't need to give you a charge. So there, and then place. Hang out like so.
Looks great.
Okay. Mr. Mage Hunter Commander is just going to hang out here in the Dust Devil and give them Shield Guard.
Sounds perfect.
Copy.
Just making sure that you're aware of it. With no charge, Sub-Zero can shoot a unit 18 inches. With a charge from her specifically, she can throw them 21. So if you step within 10 inches of her, she can throw a unit 21 total inches from where she currently is.
I have made that mistake before, and it is nasty. Okay.
Just making sure you're aware of it.
Yeah. Okay. Helith, you are going to put Fire Group up for 2. You're going to put Admonition on yourself. And then you are going to do Inviolable Resolve onto Mr. Big Boy.
Sounds great.
And you're going to hang out on this line here, not touching this 40. And we're going to make sure we can still walk to where we want to go. You have flight, so you don't care. I'm just going to leave that proxy up there for a minute. Helith, that's where Helith is going to walk to. You're on 0. And those are our spells. I'm going to go with these Seeker Adepts. They're going to walk around and hand out some focus. Pop. 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 Fill up this guy. They're going to be done. Let's go with Phantasm. He is going to advance to there outside of 13. With his flight, he's going to fire off the Desolator Cannon, the AoE 1, at this guy here.
Sounds great.
You're a 14 up to 16 on the hill?
That's a forest, so I believe you...
forest.
Do not ignore the concealment. So
no.
14 up to a 16.
16, we're 6, so we're going to boost this one.
Sounds great.
That's going to miss. AoE hits him. This is AoE 8. What is your armor?
I am armor 16.
Let's see if we get lucky with this. I'm going to boost the damage. Dice off 8. Nothing. Sweet. We're getting all the bad rolls out early. Let's do the Desolator, or sorry, the Teleforce Array. I'm going to choose... let's do Radiant Blast. See if we can reduce your armor, or your defense, pardon me. I'm going to try and raw dog this. Need an 8. Because, no, 10, right? We need 10.
Yes, need a 10.
Yeah, so let's just boost them. Because 10s are big numbers. Yeah, it's still going to miss. It is a The Radiant Blast is AoE 7.
So off 9?
Off 9. Sure. 2 dice. Nothing. And then we're going to try and hit these next 2 10s with the Revivifiers.
Yep.
Range 14. First one, we're going to miss, and the second one is going to miss. Okay, so he's done. We're going to go with these archers who are just going to hang out behind this wall and try not to get dragged.
Mm-hmm.
Boop, boop. Nope. Place like that and like that. This Void Shaper is going to hang out right here, and he's going to say, try that big shot again. So need a 10 on Night Terror number 1. That's going to miss. AoE 8, dice minus 8 is 2 points.
Got it.
Okay. The Mage Hunter Sniper team is just going to cozy up to this wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we got to do kitty cats. Let's do that. 18, we said. 18.5 something.
18,
let's just
18.6. You're fine.
Okay. Let's just hang out something like this. So walk and then repo to there. They don't need to be any closer. We don't need them right now. And then these guys are going to do the same thing. They can go a little further. Place, and then Silena is going to out like that, and then this arc node is going to run. Actually, let's just shuffle Silena a little bit so we have a space for you to run.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do that. Everybody's happy with that. I think that's all my models. Yes, we have Shield Guard up and we're good to go. So I'm going to pause and pass back to you.
Yep. So making sure Admo. Yep. Go ahead. Pause. Admo is on Helith. And Vital Resolve is on the Phantasm.
Yep.
Sounds great. I will upkeep Scything Touch for free.
Mm-hmm.
Precision Strike drops away. Go up to 7 focus. I have some apparates. Some decisions to make. You're going to score the 1 no matter what. Can't kill the Phantasm this turn. Speed 6. 3-inch reach, so it goes 9, 12 inches. That's a long threat.
12 is a good base threat.
It is a really good base threat. No likey. I could throw my feet into that, but Vital Resolve I think makes the math bad for me. So let's save that. And passive game is passive. Yeah, we're just gonna do what I normally do, I guess. So I'm gonna keep all my focus. Apparates. I guess I'll apparate a little forward. That being in the forest actually did help. So we will just apparate a nudge. And I don't know if you can actually get in the forest where you are. So we will just come back. This one's going forward just to make some space for me to do some interesting things this next turn. Cover is going to save me now. 6-inch on the Blade Masters is a 9 up to 11. Is there a way to speed them up? Because I don't think you
No.
have a sire. So 11.
Nope.
Okay. 11, 12 is the cav. Archers shoot what they shoot. All right. We will separate these friends up as well. All right. They can hang out there. Yeah, let's just get on moving on. So this Jack is going to go chill. Why don't we just stand in the cloud for the defense bonus? Not stand in charge range of anything, so I'll be corroded, hanging out in this nice cloud. It is a friendly cloud. They threat 11.
Cats threat 12.
12, right?
Speed 8.
Right.
Speed 8.
Speed 8. Up they go 11. Threat 12. How much do I fear that archers are going to have a problem shooting him because of cover? Let's not give you just a free charge. There is no reason for them to be in there. Oh, we are just going to... there's a decision. We're going to run over here. Is there even space over here for me to not touch? Nope. All right. Well, if you want to shoot this guy, go right ahead. Cats move 8, 2-inch place, 4-inch. So 12, 13. So they
yeah.
So they actually threat less. All right, that's cool. We will put this one behind the forest. For what it's worth.
It's more. They walk threat 13, charge threat 12.
Got it. Yep. Perfect. So we are safe where we're running them up the side, making plays. Then the Mestra is going to stand where she is and cast Ghost Walk onto this Malefactor here.
Mm-hmm.
Said Malefactor is just going to run to be within 3 of this objective here. And outside of the major threats that I'm aware of. We will be fine there. Ghost Walk goes away. These Sludge Thralls. You need to do something, but I don't just really want to get shot by Selena easily. You guys got to do something, so they'll chill out over here. Then we will. I'm actually going to go with the brown cav unit. Number 4 is going to just kind of shuffle in place to force this guy to place down here. Like so. Mulgreth is going to run right here to be useful in a little while. Then keeping things outside of the 12-inch threat, inside the cloud. My caster can just project a little bit more. She will stand there on full camp with Precision Strike up because she's a baller. You ignore stealth, so you can just shoot her. That's fine. The Iron Lich commander is going to nuzzle up with said Night Terror and Sepsira, if I can actually get them to not be. Oh my god, Travis. Zoom in. This is why the clock in Wartable is longer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would have had this done already instead of complaining about
it. Finicky stuff. They're base to base.
Yep. They're base to base now. I will do Invocation of Bitterest Night, so they all get stealth, which doesn't matter to your Phantasm or to your big guy, but matters to a whole bunch of other stuff. So they're done there. My Mechanothralls. This number 6 is going to be the one that kind of just meanders a little bit.
Mhm.
You'll just project some Mechanothralls elsewhere. Yay, there's space. Is there space? Ooh, I saw it. Be finicky. Oh, no, there's no space there. We'll just place that one there. And the final one can be over here. They are happy. So all the casseroles lined up in a row. Then we will go with my. We'll not go with that guy. He's the wrong guy to go. We'll go with this one though. We'll just move up a little bit to here, and then the other two will place. You need to not be that far out. You can be stealth, and this one can be chilling out right there. So that's them. Then we'll go with the green Mechanothrall unit. Yep, thank you. The green Mechanothrall unit will just migrate up a bit. You are too far away from your friend, so you don't need to be that far forward. Well, they'll be fine there. We will move. We don't need to move the Skylock Lieutenant. We don't need to move those two friends. That's my turn. We'll pause and go to you. It is turn 2.
Okay. Go ahead and start my clock. All right. So if you walk like this, can you nab this? No. Can we do that tighter?
If you are 12 away from it, you are slightly greater than an inch. 6 inch, 3 inches off is 9. You should be able to. You would have to be everything straight at it. Because you need to be within 3, so it means 9 inches of movement. You move 6, place 2, 1 inch base. You should be able to.
It's 12.4, so he's not going to make it there. I need a repo. If I play the repo card on him, am I going to be able to nab that thing?
No, because repo will occur after the chance to nab it.
Right. Okay. Yes, right. Yes, he has to use his combat action to do it.
Yep.
Poop. Okay. All right. I mispositioned my ghast as well because we're 9.1 inches away from the 50, and I can blaster fist you off of it, but I can't actually score it because I can't move faster than 6 inches.
That's very smart. I did not think about that.
I'll probably still do that, but I'm still going to be 3.1 inches away from it. I can play the repo card on him, which I'm wondering if that's a good idea. We can't feat on this guy, though, so we're probably not going to shoot the Malefactor off the table because he's got concealment, and I can't take that away from you.
Correct.
So we can aim, which is you're up to a 14. I'm up to an 8. We need 6s, 4s. If I sorry, you're 12, right?
13.
He's 13s. That's worse. Goes down to a 13. I don't love that. Okay, we're upkeeping ammunition and inviolable resolve, so we get 4.
Mhm.
We're going to power up. So we're done there. I'm going to give you a gas this turn. Can't take your cash. Defense and armor on the sludge trolls.
1217 base. So I don't know which ones you're looking at. It's 1417 on the ones that are in the dust devil, but 1217.
Yep, perfect. Okay, all right. All right. Let's start with Silena then, I guess. You're going to walk like this. Where's your 12? Because if we Swift Hunter and Repo, then we can get back to our spot, and that seems good. There's no shield guards on those guys, right?
On which guys?
This guy.
There is no shield guards nearby.
Okay, we're gonna walk our 7 inches to there. I'm not allocating anything, I don't think, before I make this decision.
If you are there,
Nope.
you do not Swift Hunter back, but you Swift Hunter close to back. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just
Yep.
yeah, no,
Okay.
not exactly because it's 5.2. Yes, yeah, you're right. I'm
good.
thinking about where I want to place her. Okay, yeah, so not allocating anything. We're going to make her my first activation of the
Sure.
turn. I'm going to walk to there. I'm going to shoot at Sludge Thrall number 1. I am a 7.
Need a 5.
All right.
Got
Hey,
it.
we hit. This is 10 on your 17 dice minus 7. We get
Yep.
3 dice for Weapon Master.
Yep.
Sure. We're just going to roll like that. Second shot.
I got hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you get to
Evasive.
dodge or yeah, do your thing. Yep,
Just
go for it.
evasive 12.1 away.
It's okay. I would have missed if I'd shot. Anyways, we're just going to repo.
Does she have repo base?
I believe so.
I don't see it on her.
Oh, she does not. Okay. I thought she did. Never mind. She's there, I guess. I'm gonna go. We're gonna play. It's the other one that has repo.
Got it.
Lanissa. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. Sorry about that.
No, you're all good, boss.
I'm gonna play careful recon on this ghast.
Yep.
He's gonna get a focus for activating within 3 inches of an undead unit.
Oh yeah.
He is going to advance with his Pathfinder. Make sure he gets his 3 inches to see out of the forest.
You are going to be able to get onto the objective. You have beat back. When you beat me back.
Oh, yeah. That's true, yeah. Okay, let's do that. So we got to go straight 6 inches.
Yep.
Okay, we're going to boost a shot into the Malefactor, who does not have any
Nope. Def 13.
shield guards, correct? Okay, I'm a 6.
7.
We boost it. Need that 7.
Got it.
Hey, we hit. Gonna push you away an inch.
I am arm 18. I will move myself away.
Dice off 8. I'm not gonna boost the damage.
Okay.
And we may as well. Whatever. Let's boost the damage because we got what we wanted. Dice off 8. 1 point to the 2.
Okay, and then if you would like to advance yourself.
Yeah, let's do that. 1 inch directly towards, right?
Yep. Looking good.
All right. Hey, we're gonna score. Okay. Seems
That
good.
blaster gets me every time. It's really good.
I love the blaster fist. It's amazing. Okay. Let's go with the secret adepts. They're just going to hand out some focus, and let's see. We want to walk because we want to hand this guy. Let's see. You want to be here.
Before you do this,
Yep.
Does your void shaper want to do like? Puppet
Oh, because
master
I
on it?
can't. Right? Yeah, because I can't cast spells on him. Right? That's
Correct.
what you.
Afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I'm recognizing what you're trying to do, so I'm trying to preempt it before we get there.
Yeah, no, you're right. I think that's probably the best thing to do. Let's go with him first, and we're gonna do ancillary, and we're going to try and hit the -2 defense
Sure.
on this malefactor before anything else goes off. So
Absolutely.
this is Radiant Blast.
Okay, so you're a 6 to my 15.
Mm-hmm.
I need a 9.
Need 9. Okay, let's see if we raw dog this. Nope.
Armor 18.
Yeah, it's off 11. It's not going to do much. Nothing. All right. Is worth a shot. So we want to put this guy here, which means that this guy needs to walk here, and this guy needs to place here.
Sounds
and then
good.
we're placing number 1 in the back there, so he's within an inch of the Phantasm.
Yep, I agree with that.
We're going to give him 2 Focus and Exorcism.
Yep.
In that order.
Yep, as one does.
Okay. All right, so let's go with Helith because you need to cast your spells. Helith is going to do Fire Group.
Yes, sir.
She's going to, let's see, you're 19 inches dangerous unless I give you a charge target.
Yeah, 18. 18 dangerous.
18 dangerous. Okay, she's just going to hang out there, I think, and be sweet.
She's very safe right there. I will struggle to kill her right there.
All right, she's done. Fire group's up. Let's go with Phantasm. He is going to aim and shoot at the Malefactor. I'm going to boost the Radiant Blast.
Sounds great.
Because if I Thunderbolt you, then you're going to go away from me, and I don't want that.
Right.
Okay, need that 9. Here we go. Hey, we hit. All right. Okay, let me just copy this.
-2 def.
Okay.
Yep,
-2 def. Yeah, and then
6.
Actually, we only need a 7 there because I was aiming. So yes, off 6. I'm gonna because it's a POW 15.
No, the Radiant Blast is POW 12.
Oh right, thank you. POW 12. So off. Let's just do this then. Off because you're 18. Off 6.
Yep.
See if we roll big. 1 point to the 2.
Got it.
We're going to take the Desolator, which is range 14 now.
Mm-hmm.
I am a 6 up to an 8 aiming. You are a 15 down to a 13.
Mm-hmm.
So need a 5.
Sounds great.
That hits. We're going to boost damage on this. This is POW 15. Is off 3.
Yeah.
11, 10, 9, 8 to the 1.
Sounds great. Got it.
First Revivifier, we're going to see if we hit this 5.
Got it.
That's going to hit. We're going to boost this damage roll.
Off 4?
Yes, off 4. Sure, take 2 to the 1. That's not what I wanted. And the last shot, that's POW 14. Need 5. That hits. Off 4. Nothing. Okay.
Okay, Wartable Dice, you could stop at any
Sure.
time.
Yeah, that's fine. How many? He's got 17 boxes left?
Yep.
15, 18. Do you have line of sight? Is the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to take a aimed brutal into him.
Great. Def 13.
I am a 7 up to a 9.
Yep.
Need 4.
Got it.
That hits. This is 12 on your 18's dice -6, and it's going to go to the column 5. Sure, take 4 to the 5.
Sounds great. Got it.
Where are you? Did I leave you a spot? No? Sucks. Okay.
Just move your caster back a bit. I don't care.
No, it's okay. I can't anyways. I need to get within 5 inches. I don't think I can.
Oh, yeah, you won't get the full distance into them.
No.
No, just
I guess I could walk to there. No, that's cool.
That's actually legit where it is. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna walk to there, give them repo.
Yeah, absolutely.
because I think I can see on this line here.
Yeah, no, you've got it.
Yes.
You 100%
Yes.
have it.
Okay. All right. We're going to them repo. Hooray for a spot to stand. Okay. And then these guys are going to advance. They don't need to go that far because we just need 12. This guy's going to go within 2. Do you want to just make sure that we still have line there for me?
Yeah. Are you trying to shoot the jack with all of them?
Yep. Yep.
The first one you move needs to be a little further. I think it's 12.3.
It is. Sorry.
No, you're all good, boss. You are A-okay with all of that.
Okay, let's do that. They're 7s. You're 13. I need 6s on these, and they're going to be doing empowered shot.
Yes, sir.
So number 3 needs a 6.
Got
He
it.
hits 15 on your 18 is dice minus 3.
Yep.
1 to the 2.
That's great.
Number 2 needs a 6. He's going to miss, and number 1 needs a 6. He hits dice minus 3. Sure, one more to the 2.
Oh my goodness.
Sure.
Oh.
I wanted more than that, Travis.
I wanted more than that. I was like, this is great. I'm excited about this. And then that happened.
He's fully functional, isn't he?
He's lost his left arm, but he can be fully functional.
Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. These guys are going to sing stealth, and they're going to advance.
Hi, friends.
And they will offer themselves something to which you may make attacks upon, so that I may then make attacks upon you.
Yeah.
To quote Trevor Christensen, this guy.
I don't think I've ever heard that before. I did not know that. Yeah, that's a fun one.
Okay, they are stealthed.
Yep.
And then, do we have anything else? We just have Dices, who's just going to run behind this forest here.
Sounds great.
Do you have magic weapons on the Night Terrors?
They are innate magic.
In that case, we're going to walk thusly and hang out there. Okay, I think we just have kitty cats to reposition, which I will do. Charge threat on these
Speed
sludge
5,
dolls.
up
5,
to
6, 7, 8,
8,
9.
10. They have 2-inch melee.
10. Okay, all right.
I do not have a way of giving them Pathfinder, so it's going to be down to 8. Unless you're so generous to shoot them, which you don't have a range attack on that side to shoot them with. So
Nope.
8 is their max.
Okay, so what we're going to do then, this number 3 is going to advance there, and then we're going to place these two guys within 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're going to reposition.
Away.
Yep. One guy on the hill. Okay. And then repo like so.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be far enough, but whatever.
It means that they don't all get sprayed.
They may be in irrelevancy land here, but that's fine. All right, and then these guys. You're going to hang out there. You're going to hang out there, and you're going to hang out there. And that's going to be me. And then we'll see if all of this explodes. So I'm going to pause and pass to you.
One of my chat.
And I think I'm just scoring 2.
Yes.
And you're scoring 2.
That is correct. I'm just making sure. No. It's the secret warden that's nearby. It looks like Helith. Someone's like, I think Mario accidentally moved Helith with your blade masters, and no, it's the seeker.
Yeah.
just happens to when I'm zoomed really far out, which I
Mhm.
normally am. It's they look the same.
Yep. They do. Yeah, they're very similar.
So yes, 2-2. Donk donk. All right.
That's Andre. That's my friend Andre who went to watch. Hi, Andre.
Excellent. All right, I'm gonna get this started. Both the jacks are within control range. Radiant Blast is just a defense and stealth drop, correct? Not
Yep.
a speed
Doesn't do
drop?
anything else.
Okay.
Nope.
Your friend says, "Hey, bud."
That's kinetic grip, which I probably should have used, but that's okay.
I can't get that. Oh, I can get the token out. Hey. All right, so token got drug out. Upkeep, Scything Touch for free. Defense on a cat is 13?
13. Yep.
Up to 15. I'm a 6, need a 9. Just try to raw dog a 9 and see how it goes. Does that put me in threat of everything? Oh, yes. Me no likey. Me no likey that at all. Does put me in threat of everything. But if I drag you off and kill you, that is some Slitshaws on a zone, which is really good. All right, Travis, make a decision. Clock is burning. Yeah. All right. Apparates. Do I need to apparate? I need to get work done this turn. Getting your cash would be nice. I have to clear out literally all of the friends in the center, which is a thing to do. But sacrificing my cav to do it feels really bad. You can charge up to you and not be in the forest. That is correct. You're going to be sad if you do that. But caches are worth 2 on this scenario. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. 7. 7 to 1 would be a hell of a turn. I like the idea. Just checking something else. Blade Masters do not have tough. Okay.
Nope.
So you speed 5 go up to 6 because of the rough terrain here. Unless I ghost walk you, can I even ghost? I cannot ghost walk you because you.
No, he's not a friendly faction.
No, it's spell ward more than anything else. Ghost Walk is friendly faction as well, so I couldn't even
friendly
do
faction,
it if
yes,
I
yeah.
wanted to. Man, do I really want the Careful Recon card. Let me read Onslaught. Does Onslaught help me? Friendly faction. Why does it say friendly faction? All right, Mulgrith, you are a disappointment. You are nothing but a disappointment, my friend. Can you get work done over here? No. You literally positioned perfectly to prevent him from doing all the work he needs to do. So good.
Hooray!
Seeker Warden, Inspiration, Battle Wizard, does a whole bunch of stuff. Cool. Do need to kill guys, can kill guys, cannot kill guys if I charge, need Carnage. Yeah, we only live once, right? Or we only also die once. Or twice in case of cricks, I guess, or multiple times if I keep reviving you. So we'll back them up. Then we'll apparate over here. Really do not want to spend you to do this, but I think I have to. Not, oh my goodness, I need to remember. Do not get within their stupid death void. All right, you need to not be within 5. Get burned by that death void every time. You do there. You go up here. Probably gonna lose Death Void no matter what. You go over here. They are sacred wards, so I can't spellcast at them, which means that my Furies can't do anything to them. They have stealth. Do I have enough attacks with this? Possibly. I've got extras if needed. All right, we'll go like that.
They dispel as well. Like if you kill one within
Yep.
5 inches, I dispel everything. Yeah.
Yep, that's the death void that I'm so cautious about.
Okay.
All right, so we're good with what I just did. We will go into again, no allocation because I'm Crix, and why would we allocate? We will walk up here. I think I have to be within 5. This is where I don't know my own rules. I am a terrible player. That was a joke. It is range 6. It is range 6. I do not need to be that close. So do not get close. We'll just get within 6 of our friend Malefactor here. And we'll put him within 6 of friend Malefactor. And this other one will just kind of be enjoying life as it is. We'll give the Malefactor 2 focus. I forgot to Old Faithful it.
Do it.
Yes, I'm gonna Old
Do your faithful. Yeah.
I don't have Old Faithful. I'm really good at this.
Oh.
My goodness.
Hey, then don't do it then.
Yeah, don't do it. I didn't do it on a reason because I'm dumb. Cool. That's the left arm. Which arm is the left arm? Please don't be the harpoon. I'm pretty sure the left arm is the ripping claw.
Ripper claw.
It totally is. Can I even kill a cat now? Have to boost a hit, have to boost a damage, hope I get it on the damage roll, and if it all works out, I guess. Let me see where you have to be to do this. You have to be there. That is going to not get Carnage no matter what, so I can do this first. All right, this guy's going to walk up to here. He's going to boost the shot into the kitty cat. We said you're 15. I'm a 6. Need a 9. I'm a 5. I can do math, right? I need a 10. I got a 14.
Yep.
We will boost the damage roll. You are a 17, so off
17.
3. Tough check.
Sure. He dies.
Okay. All right. I guess this is easy decision to make here. Run 8. I'm actually going to go the 8 because I think that guy's definitely too far away, but it can be annoying. All sludge thralls are. You guys are going to die a horrific death. Congratulations for serving your cause.
They're 4.
Yeah. You're up there. You're up there. All right. Operation clear the rest of the rest. Okay. Before I do more, you're not within range. You're not within range. I'll likely end with one of you there. Carnage, do you say friendly faction? You totally say friendly faction. I'm so glad that everything is friendly faction. Mulgret's going to go. He's going to declare charge. 6 inches. He is going to avoid the wall bonus as best as possible.
Yep, you're good.
He is Mat 8.
Oh.
Need a 4. Gets him. It is a POW 13 Weapon Master, which kind of
evaporates
him.
Yep.
Then I need to kill 4 models. Let's rely on Carnage to make this like very doable. Travis, do you need to do anything else? I'm still not in death range. Caster will go Subsira. She is going to Precision Strike again for what it's worth. She is going to spend 2 to cast Carnage. And Camp 5. 2. She is done with her activation. we will go next with just making sure things happen by moving set Furies. Big old force in the way. I'm not going to be range attacking anything, so we'll go like that. They'll all power of death for what it's worth. Then I think I can go right into let's actually, before I do that, you can charge 9 inches. And I can kill 3 of them with mechanothralls. I like that idea. That one's going to charge into there. We will go like that. We will hope this math works out. I will probably have to move my friend. I will have to move my friend. So I should be able to see both of those placements.
You're good.
So we're good there. Then we got this friendo who's not going to light himself on fire. And is there any... that is much too far away. We will... we're going to be careful. We'll put him back here. So number 1 onto number 4. I am at 5 base, up to 7 from Gang, up to 9 from Carnage. I will hit. This is people says 10 base, 12 to 14, which will kill number 4. I was not within range of anything. Perfect. Number 5 into number 5. First attack will hit. We'll explode him. And then I was good on that. Number 2 into number 2 will hit and cause him to explode.
Yep.
So that is them. Then we will go with the Cav. How can I do this? I just need one of them to be not attacking. This is where I don't roll well. We'll go up there. We'll walk the one. The rest of them can do their thing. We will start with number 4. Start with number 6 onto the Seeker.
13.
13. I'm a 7 to a 9. Need a 4. I will hit. This is P plus S 14. I think he survives that.
Yes. There's just 13, 13. So plus 1 is
3 damage.
No, 3. Okay, so she's on 2.
Second attack.
Please.
I will hit.
Yep.
This is going to kill now for sure because she's wounded.
Yep. Can't not.
Number 4 is going to attack number 1. Will hit and kill him.
Yep.
I'm going to put disruption on them to mark that they're corporal.
Oh, sure.
So these 2 are corporal. Stealth no longer matters. Then the second attack from number 4 onto the Ghast.
Sure, 12.
Need to make sure, are you within 14? You are. So hits. The Ghast is full health.
18, yep, with shield.
18 with shield, and it does not bump me away. Okay. This is I think a 12 to a 14. 12 to a 14. So...
4.
4 to the 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Then the number 5 is going to sacrifice its combat action to grab the cash.
Yep, seems good.
delete the cache, add 2 points. So cache has been scored. Prey is still active on them. I get to repo. We will repo with this one. 3 inches. You are not going to be close enough, are you, my friend? You are not. Repo into the woods. You can't repo into the woods. You don't have Pathfinder. We will repo into this annoying dust devil, though. Test your objective. That's a good plan. I like that. And then the last one, repos. This one is not attacked. Can you get past? Not a chance. We will just kind of protect Mulgreth a little bit and chill it right where we are. Okay. Good there. Then I'll have the 3 necrosurgeons in the back here. Walk within 6 of our friend other malefactor. To be there. To be there. And this one will be on this side because I'm paranoid. Everything's good there. Give the malefactor 2 focus. Said malefactor is going to let's see if we can get rid of Selena first. Walk to be within 10, but not within
12.
charge range.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna be within walk threat range, but that's fine. I think you're gonna have other priorities that you're gonna have to deal with. Just so you don't auto cap it, we're gonna put the other one back here. And we got 2 sprays on Selena. 15s, I am 6s, need 9s. First one, nope. Second one, nope. That's okay for her. We will go with the malefactor now. It charges for free because it's a malefactor. It'll declare a charge on said ghast. It will try to remain outside of the forest, which I think I'm good there. I am. Within an inch, we're good with everything there. So charge attack there. I am mat 7 up to 9 from Carnage, up to 11 from Gangfighter.
Not snakes.
Snakes, and we will do it on the POW 15 Ripping Claw.
Okay.
Opposite of not snakes. So it's POW 15 up to 17 from Gangfighter.
-1.
13 to the 1.
Sure.
We will make my second attack with the harpoon. The melee harpoon will hit. This is a POW 16. I believe, I don't know what side your shield's on. Is your shield on the right side or left side?
Ooh, what's he got out? His left is out.
Is
shield is... Yep. So he's just a 16.
So this is even.
I didn't even notice that. Yep. Okay.
9 to the 2, which kills him to the point.
Got him. Yep.
I will take my harpoon shot. I'm going to boost it onto Selena.
Sure.
She's a 15. I'm a 5. Need a 10. That will not hit. I'm
Hooray!
Attacks. Defense saving the day. So that jack is done. Travis, what else do you need to do? True Sight. Does that ignore clouds? Yes. Totally ignores clouds. Cool. We're going to migrate back to our bubble that was safe. I like that safe bubble. So we're just going to... Please. There you go. Oh, come on. I know there was space. There was literally space for you just a minute ago. There we go. You were. There you go. Everyone's almost back in the forest. There we go. Everyone's back in the forest. Chill in the forest. Mechanthrals aren't going to move. We will just move him up a little bit to provide some assistance. We'll just run him up to here. He is good there. And I will pause clock at that moment. I think I've activated everything. Activated in here. Mechanothrows aren't moving. Got shield guards next to me. I have not done my Iron Lich. My Iron Lich will do invocations. What it's worth. And they activated. Everything else is activated. I'm going to pause. As discussed, I score 2 up top, 3, 4 for the 250s, 5 for my 40. So I go up to 9 to 2 with the contestation of yours. I went first, so it is turn 3, and passing clock to you, sir.
And I got to score 5 and have you score nothing if I want to not lose?
You need to score, 5 and me score nothing.
Can I score 5? No.
If you kill the Night Terror that's in the top of the forest, my cash is scoreable. If you kill the sludge wall back there and put something on it, you'll get that one. So that's 4.
It's contesting your 40 is the problem.
Right. But if you score 6, which is that's actually pretty hard for you to score 6. Scoring 5 and contesting, yeah, that is the issue for this one. Yes.
So, do we have line of sight to her? You've got all these shield guards, which is the problem. You've got 3 shield guards.
There are 4 currently standing around her. There's the
one
in
number
front,
3. Yeah.
2 back, or 3 in back.
Mm-hmm.
And she's currently in cover for what that's worth.
Because she's within. Yeah.
Yep.
You didn't give me a slam target.
I didn't.
You didn't put anything.
Who is slam?
Thunderbolt.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even think about the slam. My goodness. It's just a push. Momentum is, I think, a slam.
Oh, it's a knockdown. That's what I'm thinking of.
Got it.
Yeah, I mean, the only option is to try and go for an assassination here because I cannot score 5 in contests. There's nothing I'm going to be able to get onto your 40. So, what can we get on her? Definitely get hellish shots. This guy's corporeal, so he needs to die. 7, 8, 9, 10. We could charge to there. Have gunfighter. That's no problem. How are we removing you? Because these guys up top are not shield guards, right? It's green number 3, right?
It's green number 3 is a shield guard. Green number 1 is also a shield guard, but not for Sepsira.
Okay. So, number 1 is a shield guard.
Yes, just not for Sepsira.
But if you shield guard to him, then they're all going to go away.
Yes.
Okay, so okay, let's talk about stats on Subsira then.
She's a 1517 with that's before cover, so she's 1917 with 17 boxes and 5 focus, and currently has stealth.
Oops.
Yeah, 15, 17, 17 boxes, 5 focus.
So if we can get a knockdown with the, because it's crit knockdown, right, on the Thunderbolt.
Yes, crit knockdown on Thunderbolt.
So that feels like we want to do that. Helith ignores cover, so how do we get rid of as many shield guards as we can?
How does she ignore cover?
With her shot type.
Oh, Phantom Seeker. Got it. Yep.
Phantom Seeker, yeah.
Yep. I was looking at the top models, not the bottom one. Yep, you're correct. Let me verify if Subsira is tough. She does not.
You didn't give me anything to Vortex Blast off of either. Alright, we just go in with cats and try and kill as many of these guys as we can. Is that what we do? 8, 9, 10, 11. And then repo away.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you need to be? We can get there. That's 11.1. Where's my 11? No, that's not going to work. Okay, how are you dying? Because if we do the blast, you're not going to want to shield guard that, because then I kill more shield guards.
Right. I'll just take the blast to the face and be like, whatever.
But then you're -2 defense.
That's correct. I also believe, for what it's worth, that I have blast resistance. I do have blast resistance within this earthwork. If we're cool with it, would we be able to just, not that time's going to matter, because I think this is your last stitch anyway. I'm just going to start.
Oh,
you're all good.
Yeah, sorry. I should have started my clock.
You're all good, boss. I'm not worried.
Okay. All right. Well, this is not a very high odds, but we're going to try and do this anyways. How am I removing those shield guards? Archers, I guess. They all have blast resist too. The Mechanothralls.
The Mechanothralls do. The Cav do not.
Because they're large bases.
Yep.
We're not going to be able to feed on them. Okay. All right. Let's allocate some focus, I guess. I'm not going to upkeep Inviolable Resolve or Admonition, because that seems bad. So we're on 6. We're going to power up. Tough on the Cav?
Cav do not have tough. Mechanothralls have tough.
If we make that charge, we can cleave into the other guy because we have Prey and Weapon Master.
Yeah.
And then are you in the way? Probably not. We still have Repo, which we can play. We still need to get rid of these guys because we need line of sight to Sepsira. Oh no, Helith doesn't need line of sight.
Right, Phantom Seeker doesn't give a shit. And the Phantasms.
Down.
Phantasm might need it, but I think you actually probably have it currently. You totally have it currently. Yeah, you totally have it at the moment.
Let's see, he's a 6 to an 8 to aim to a 10 with feet. Needs 9s. 7 if I hit the...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do the first activation, then Exorcism falls off.
Mm-hmm.
This is not great odds, but if we roll amazing, then maybe it'll happen. Okay, so
also
Selena...
it, so...
Sorry?
You're also
due.
You're due.
That's not the way dice work. Okay, just confirming that Selena does in fact have a 2-inch melee. She does. She's going to make that charge. She is a 7 up to a 9 against her prey. You're 14.
That is correct.
We need a 5 on this charge on number 6.
Got it.
That's going to hit. This is POW 12 Weapon Master because you're prey. You are a 14.
I am making sure. I believe I'm a 16 up to an 18 because of Mortal Fear. That is correct. You are within Mortal Fear range.
So off 6?
Yes.
That will most definitely get him.
He explodes into a fine powder.
And then we're going to cleave into his buddy. We're a 9 here. That will hit. 3 dice, 12 minus 6, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Also a fine powder.
Mm-hmm.
She gets work done. My goodness.
Yeah, she's okay. Armor 17. Okay, let's go with these Seeker Adepts advance, place, and place.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to give some focus to the Phantasm.
Mm-hmm.
Blast resist makes this a problem. And we need to go with Helith first because she needs to feed on everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which solves a little bit of the blast resist problem, but not a ton of it.
Okay, so let's go with the Mage Hunter Commander. He's going to advance.
Yes, sir.
He's a 7 through the incorporeal model.
Oh, we've been playing something very wrong.
What's up?
You have -2 range because you're in a dust devil with your Phantasm. We've been playing it wrong this entire turn.
Oh, I didn't even. It's -3 range.
Just ignore it. We haven't been playing it that way the entire game. It's fine.
he's going to have to walk out of that thing
no,
anyways.
no,
It's fine.
No, he's playing it. We're playing it as we haven't done.
I didn't
it all
even
the way
think about it because like they took that away from the defensive portion, so I wasn't even thinking about it. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good, boss. We're just going to play it as it doesn't exist that way. It's a cloud.
Okay. He's going to give himself repo 3. He's going to walk to there.
Yes,
He's
sir.
going to roll shots.
Yes, sir.
D3. Going to get 3 shots into number 4.
Sounds great.
A mechanothrol. I am a 7. You're 12.
Yes.
Need a 5.
Got it.
That's going to hit. Power is 10. Armor.
Need a 4. I'm a 13.
Got him.
I tough him, so he's knocked down.
Okay. Second shot into number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Miss. Third shot into number 2. Hits. That will get him.
He's dead.
We're going to repo. I'm going to go with Helith. She's going to Lucky Penny and charge.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to feat before she does that. Slash feat. Not through the phantasm. Come on. There. Melee attack into this mechanothrall.
Oh yeah, he's very dead.
He's a 10. Yeah, needs a I auto hit. He dies. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, he's very dead.
All right.
So I'm going to adjust my stats from the feat. So I am now a 17, 15.
Mm-hmm. We're going to fire group for 2. First shot into this mechanothrall swarm here.
Sounds
number
great.
3.
Yep, sounds great. Def 10.
I need to do Phantom Seeker because I can't see him from there. I am a 7, so need 3.
Need anything but. That hits.
Yep.
I will shield guard it to number the top one. Yep.
Oh, because he's still in range, right? Poop. Okay.
Tough check. Dies.
Yep.
Yeah, you
and then
second rolls.
Yep. Same second shot and same guy.
Yep.
That hits, and now he. I guess I can see him now, so I can choose Grievous.
Yep. Yeah, he just dies.
Okay.
Got it.
Yep. Okay, she is done. All right, let's go with Phantasm. He's going to aim and shoot at Sepsira.
Sounds great. Which gun would you like to start with?
The -2 defense gun, the AoE 3.
So the Radiant Blast, check.
Yeah, because then I can boost and kill your shield guards if I really need to.
Yep.
Okay, so I am a 6. Aim to an 8. You are a 17. You're 19 down to a 17.
Correct.
8 on 17 needs a 9.
Okay.
Yes. Gonna boost it.
Sounds great.
There we go. That hits. Do you wish to shield guard?
I will. I need to make a decision. All right, the decision. Those 4 are there. So randomly, you cannot hit my other guy because we have to roll off on it. Is that the only choice I have? Yes. It's just randomly hope it doesn't clip the other one. And then save me the rest. Okay, so number 6 is going to take the shield guard shot. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to random between 2 and 3 of the Night Terrors and 8 and 9 of the Mechanothralls for the 3 guys it hits. So it's going to hit one of them. We just need to roll 1 die to see which one we don't hit. So if you would like to roll a d6, I'm going to do 2, 3, 8, 9 as the order. So number 1 is a 2, number 2 is a 3, number 3 is an 8, and 4 is a 9, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And to see
and you're going to roll?
Missed. Yep. And if you would like to roll to see who's missed.
Okay, and it's 2d6.
No, just 1d6, and we're trying to get less than a 4. A 4 or less.
Okay.
So
3.
So 3 will be 1, 2, 3. So it misses number 8, which is the best case scenario for me. So you have this is Radiant.
Mm-hmm. Number 6 just goes away, right? Because he's under feet.
He will get a tough check, but yes.
Okay.
And then Radiant Blast there. He gets Radiant Blast, and then he gets Radiant Blast. So then number 6 gets a tough check. He does not tough. And then moving this over. Then you've got damage rolls on the 2 cav and on number 9. Number 9 being blast resist.
Okay, what is his armor?
He is not in feet. He's a 13.
13. 7 on 13 needs a 7 to kill.
And so he's blast resist, so he's immune to it unless you boost.
Yeah, but he's not a shield guard, so it doesn't matter.
Correct. He does not matter. I would not boost on him.
Okay. So yeah, we're not going to boost on him. And then POW 7 on the cav. They're 14, 16s. So it's off 9.
Yep, down to 14, down to 16, down to 14 because of your feet.
Yep.
So
off 7. So number 3.
Yep.
Nothing, and number 2, 2 points.
Got him. All right, we're all good. So that was the Radiant Blast.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're going to do, and you have 2 more shield guards.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on your. Still need 9s to hit is the problem. Okay, let's do the first Revivifier. We're going to see if we can raw dog this 9.
Sounds great.
That's going to miss. Second Revivifier.
You would have done this. I should have told you to do it. You have Puppet Master. Unless you wish to do...
No, I want to do that. I want to... Yeah, we want to try the ancillary, because I need to get desperate at this point, right?
Got it. I just want to make sure if you have the option, you have the option for the Puppet Master.
Yeah.
It just depends on which one you want to do.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Perfect.
We're gonna try and get this. Let's boost the second one.
Yep, sounds great.
The second Revivifier.
Yep. That'll hit.
That will hit.
This is a POW 14. I am a 15, so it's off 1. You do have the option to boost it, and if I don't shield guard it,
it's +1 because your feet. My feet is when you're small, so it's +1.
No, it should be. I'm a 17 base.
Oh, she's 15, 17. Okay, yeah, I understand.
Yep, I subtracted the numbers off of because of your feet. I will shield guard it to number 8 for what it's worth. Okay,
so POW is effectively 16 on him.
Yeah, he is very dead.
Okay, so the Revivifier is. Let me just double check that it works on undead. Because it's Deathly Dominion.
It does.
Living or undead. Yeah. So he's just gonna hit his buddy.
Can I offer a suggestion?
Yes.
You can move 4 inches with him. Punch Sub-Zero.
But I can just kill your other shield guard, though, right?
That is an option as well. Yes, you have both options. Yes, you can punch Sub-Zero or kill my other shield guard. Yes, both are good options.
We're gonna try because I'm not gonna hit Sub-Zero, right?
Correct. The issue is you need 7s. Yeah, it's 7s versus she is now a 13. So you need 8s on Sub-Zero or 7s on my other guy.
Yeah, we're gonna roll the 7 to try and kill the other shield guard.
Sounds great.
We hit. Power?
is 10 off 3. Kills him.
Tough check.
No, both die. This one dies. This one is RP'd.
All right, and then we're going to... So no more shield guards. We're going to boost the crit knockdown.
Sounds great. Which one's the crit knockdown?
The... Oh, no, the Teleforce Array. No, I already did that because that's the Radiant Blast.
Right. Yep. So that's the Vortex Blast.
Okay, so we're going to try and boost the Vortex Blast. That's fine.
Great.
So still need a 9.
Yep.
Hey, we hit.
Gets it. I have no shield guards. So this is POW 15 to my 15, so even.
Yep. Take 6.
Take 1 after spending.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay, and then we're going to go with the Void Shaper, and he's going to ancillary a Thunderbolt.
Sounds great.
All right, so need 10.
Yes. I want to check.
No, because the aim doesn't work here.
Right. I don't think aiming works. That's what I was going to check, actually. So 6 to a 17 and 11.
Right. Okay. So double 6s here. Nope. Miss. Okay. Let's go with this Mage Hunter Sniper team.
Mm-hmm.
He is too far away. Then these guys are just going to go.
Do you remember I still have stealth? What it's worth.
Oh, right. All right. Well, this is done then. Yeah. I mean, that wasn't going to work in the long run anyways. Like, we have a long-term play if you did not score, because, like,
right.
If you don't score that many points, then we can remove this heavy.
Right.
We can remove these 3 cav. We can remove these guys here.
Right.
So, like, I have a long-term if you don't score that many points, but I just, it's too much. So,
you got to head on the score.
And that,
right.
And you did the right things. You didn't put anything in front, and you put enough shield guards on her that I couldn't reliably do that. So yeah, I mean that requires a lot of dice to even have a chance of doing anything to you. So
I agree.
I was lucky I even scored 1 point of damage. So I appreciate that game though. Like I don't get a lot of games into Crick, so it is a good practice.
Before you end your turn though, there's no reason that you can't contest my 50. And contest or prevent me scoring the other 4 points I'm currently scoring.
Oh, sure. So
There's
like we do this charge.
Yep. You didn't have to charge. You just walk there, and then
I think we need the damage though for the charge.
I'm just saying you just have to contest it. You don't have to score it. Because
no, I can't score it.
Right. I'm saying prevent me from scoring 2 points, which all you have to do is contest to do it.
These guys can run to here.
And then the archers run to my other 50, and then the game ends with me scoring 1 and 1 more is all it really does, because you can't contest my 40.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Actually, we can do this smart. The Void Shaper could have done anything to help facilitate getting a unit closer to him, so we could actually probably be smart.
Oh, because I'm not scoring my 40 right now. Yeah.
Right. I'm saying we do this, and instead of these guys going that way, this guy goes this way.
Sure. Yeah, he can run, and these guys can score the 40. Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right. So we'll at least give the tiebreakers as they should be, to the best of our ability. So they're gonna run up there and score that. So you'll score 1 more, and I will score 1 more, and then the game ends.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Thank you for the game, sir.
4. No, I appreciate it. Thank you, Travis. It was good. If nothing else, to have the conversation.
Absolutely.
To me, that is the power of Wartable, more so than, if I learn a few model interactions, hooray, but just the opportunity to get to play a full game
absolutely
with conversation with people, then it helps. So
yeah, no, I
appreciate
really enjoyed
that.
this game, sir. It was a great time. I really
and thanks for streaming that. Now I can point people to something. So
yeah, the issue is so I don't know what's wrong with my setup. So this is an issue that I noticed halfway through it, and it normally ends up happening on my turn. So I must click something between me hopping between Wartable and um why is my drawing a blank? The War Machine app, where all of a sudden my screen goes blank. So for part of the turn that I took, my screen was blanked. Part of the turn that you did, it wasn't. So it was never blank on your turn because I had the stream up at that point. But I don't know why. I need a third monitor. So like my chat was giving me shit about it. I need a third monitor so I can see. I either need to just use the War Machine app on my phone and not use it on the computer, but using it on the computer is so nice because I could just scroll it and like look at a bunch of stuff at the same time. So I need a third monitor is the real answer. So part of this game had the screen go out, but I don't think it lost a lot of it because I think we talked about a lot of verbal on what was going on between the different models and just how things are going. So I'm going to answer some questions with you while we're here because there was one that was asking of what's the +2 from defense on Sub-Zero from? And the answer on that is this scenario is a bullshit scenario in general because the 40s and 50s. So this is, I think, a good learning opportunity for people that just don't know. And it works out. And I always forget this, so it bites me in the ass too, is your 40 and 50. So in this case, the blue 40 and the blue 50 provide cover to small and medium-based warrior models within 3 inches of it, while Mario's red one provides that same bonus to him. So if you'll notice during the game, Sub-Zero was always, like you noticed it, Mario, I didn't move Sub-Zero more than 3 inches away from that objective. She does not leave that objective to save her life. The same sort of thing, like Sub-Zero or Helith is impossible to kill inside that objective because it's just like she's deaf ridiculous. So you can force your defense really high by doing this. There's things where like everyone but the Cav back here on my side were getting the blast resistance because of this objective. So in trench warfare, it is really hard to remember that your opponent's caster almost always has cover. And ranged assassinations are real bad because of it. Because it's just like you can't deal with cover. And it's like you were trying to get around the cover the entire last turn. So it's that kind of thought process on it. So that's where the +2 defense, it's +4 defense, but the +2 in effect from the feat, because the feat negate half of it, and then I had the bonus on the rest of it. The other thing to remember is while I am perfectly fine playing with it this way, is remembering that terrain features exist with rules. So Dust Devils, remember your Dust Devils because they are very important, especially because they have a negative for you. So while the Dust Devil is great for defense, I put a spray unit inside the Dust Devil. I didn't shoot while I was in the Dust Devil, but the same sort of thing applies where it's like you just don't realize that you have your own minus. Exactly. Where he sits like that and doesn't give a shit about that cloud because of Helith. So there's things that we just didn't recognize from it right off the bat, where what's their spell? Fire Group? Yeah, Fire Group. Fire Group helps negate a little bit of it, but then it means you still have to be closer. So like some of the shots were still probably within range because of Fire Group negating part of that negative.
No.
Everything was out of range because it was 40.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I mean that's the best part about Phantasm is that with Helith anyways is that he's got 16 and 14 inch range guns.
Which is so good. So yeah, it's just recognizing like the terrain when we're playing because I forgot about it, and I'm not like if the assassination had worked, I'd been fucking ecstatic. By the way, like I was hoping. I'm like, come on, let's see the dice just kind of give it to you. It just didn't work out in that favor. So there's things where it's like, how can we make this like, let's have the most fun that we can, and that's why I was totally fine with like, hey, we didn't play the entire game with the Dust Devil as a Dust Devil there. If all of a sudden I was like, no, you don't have range now when I let you all the previous game, that's an asshole move on my part. So that's
you wouldn't have done that though.
Exactly. And that's the part that I'm getting at with sportsmanship, just for people to be aware of, is like if your opponent, if at a tournament, if this happens and your opponent's like, oh, the Dust Devil all of a sudden matters, you call a judge over immediately and you explain the whole situation of the tournament. You've played the entire event, the entire round with this not being a Dust Devil. It should be a cloud, and it should be at that point. And I think any TO worth their salt would look at you and go, yes, if you played it every round that way and it didn't affect anything else, it's a cloud now, not a Dust Devil. That's like, I know I would do that. I'm fairly positive nearly every TO would do that, unless your TO is an asshole, and then you just don't go to their events anymore because that's not worth your time.
Okay, but here's the question though. So I'm the player that looks at my opponent and says that's a Dust Devil. You're at -3 range now.
Yep.
If I'm the attacking player, I call over the judge. You as a judge are going to rule that is in fact a Dust Devil, and you have to play it as it lies, right?
Unless you as a player say, hey, turn after turn, we played this as not a Dust Devil. It was not talked about at all in any previous turn. It gets really weird because this is like a gray area for me as a judge, because you should play it as a Dust Devil, honestly, 100%. However, you've played the entire game without it being a Dust Devil. That like lends credence to me that you've both not played it as a Dust Devil, and it's on both players at that point. Then it's a Cloud, because a Cloud does exactly the same thing of what the effect you've been playing as all game long. So like, I know I would probably audible out of not following the letter of the rules, but more of the intent of it, of you've played the game state as this game state. If you don't remember it the entire game and then change at the end, I'm going to ding someone for sportsmanship, because I think Dust Devils do not block line of sight like Clouds. They do not. So that's like a big difference on that. But it really, like, the issue for me is, and this gets into like a huge sportsmanship issue that I could get on a soapbox about forever, is when a player, so when you're playing a game against someone, because you've got this 2 hours that you're with this player, and you're playing this game, and for 50 minutes of it, or for 50 minutes of their turn, or for an hour and a half, or whatever the time is, you play the game one way, and then as soon as the clock gets low, you start playing the game a different way. I don't like that. I think that's really like shit sportsmanship, where you should try to play the game the same way through everything. So like, you start rushing through your turns, or you start skipping things because of clock. I find that to be really poor sportsmanship, and I look down on that as a TO, because I think you should play the 60 minutes the same way through the entire 60 minutes. If you, for example, like, say this is getting super ticky-tacky, if you rolled a damage roll on me and then you immediately flip the clock to me upon rolling your damage roll, and you did not do that for the first 50 minutes of the game, and then all of a sudden you're doing it for the last 10 of yours, I'm going to call a judge over, because it's like, you haven't been playing this way the entire time. Don't change your way you played because your clock is low. Like, that's not acceptable to me. Now, if I'm taking forever to do my damage, different story. But like, it's really rare for that to happen, where you're accepting of it, like taking forever on damage early, versus all of a sudden, hey, every second matters. Like, it gets very weird. And that's where the TO, like, the sportsmanship comes into a lot of this, of you have to be a good sport on your side and recognize, hey, can I reasonably get this done in the time I have without being an ass during that remaining minutes? Because that's the worst time of the game for me, is when some player has less than 5 minutes. Doesn't matter which side. If it's less than 5 minutes, the game is going to be awful.
You've been in a situation where you've been at a top table and there's less than 5 minutes on both players' clocks, and you've been the clock person for those two players, though. Yes,
absolutely. Where it's like, guys, we're going to slow down. I'm gonna handle the clock for you. I'm going to pause it, and we're going to talk about this, and I'm going to force sportsmanship into both of you, because there's a level where players get, like, that's, I would say 90% of the content, or where the contention arises in a game, is in that last 10 minutes of clock.
And like, it's so hard though, because it's not just very much of that is emotional,
right?
And it's hard to be an incredible sportsman, like be the same level of sportsman when you bring in that much emotion into the end of the game. Absolutely. So it's like, a lot of times it's not even just intentional. It's literally just your body chemistry changing, and you playing differently because you have all these external factors on you.
Absolutely.
But I agree, but it's hard too, right? Like
Right.
things matter more at the end of the game.
Right.
Little things matter more, whereas they don't at the beginning of the game. And even if you have that conversation with your opponent, like, "Hey, if the dice fall out, I'm gonna keep these," and you
Right.
can have all the intentions too. But when you're thinking about 10 things and doing two
Right.
things at the same time, it's much, much, much harder to control your body.
Absolutely.
To be that exact sportsman that you want to be at that time. It's just tricky. It's
Absolutely.
a very hard thing to do.
And I
So,
agree with you 100% with everything you're saying, because I know I fail at it. As a
mhm.
human being, we all fail at this in different ways, and this is how we grow and evolve as players. So I think there's a level for me where it's like just recognizing, like, hey, in this
Mhm.
situation, that's why I was like, let's make sure this works right for you, because your clock doesn't matter in this, but it's like, let's make sure our
No.
activations are in the right order for you to have the best chance you have, because you're all of a sudden now, I have to do 10 things, and whether the clock is there to force it or not, I want you to have the best chance for your 10 things by the rules as we can, and make the right choices for the right things. That's why I asked you about the puppet master, because
Right.
I think, like, if I was in the situation on your side, I would have wanted the puppet master to try to guarantee one of the shots, to try to
It's
but it's such a hard, like, line between when the right shot is versus the wrong shot, and if the extra shot's the right, like, it's so much. But that's where I asked, because
it's the shield guards, right? I have
right.
to get through the shield guard, because if I don't get through the shield guards, then nothing else happens.
Right.
So I need the extra. I need to play incredibly risky at that. I need to go for the double sixes at that point, right?
Right.
Otherwise nothing happens. So
Right.
that's why I was thinking I need the extra shot. But I mean, because even if I re-roll and hit, it's like, oh, a shield guard. So
I just had a thought that, like, this is me completely after the game, just recognizing things. Oh, the +2 to hit matters so much. This is where,
yes.
like, just even the advancing forward lets you try to kill the shield guard, like kill all the shield guards in one hit. But it's such a, like, then you're harder to hit my caster. So it's like there's that risk between the two of them. So yeah, I just was like, oh, you can move forward and then shot the shield guard. So that doesn't necessarily solve the problem, because then you solve the problem of actually hitting my caster. So it's like it's such a it's such a catch-22.
You had a shield guard here.
Yep.
If he was within 2, I could have dragged you away from your cover, and that would have
been
brilliant. That would have made a big difference, right, with the vortex blast. So
I
that's
got
what I was
lucky.
looking at that as well. Yeah, well, sometimes being a positioning savant works in your favor, right? So
right, and sometimes it's honestly better to be lucky than good, because
yeah.
I didn't even.
Well,
think
it's reps too, right? Like you just know what the positioning is supposed to. You can visualize what the positioning is supposed to look like at the end of the turn, right?
Right. No, this was very, very useful, and I didn't mean to get into a sportsmanship.
No.
But it's just
that's
thought.
It's a good discussion to have. I think those are all things that people have said before and people know is right. But like again, one of the things we talked about with Alex was like the knowledge that's sort of inherent in the community needs repetition cycles to continue going. Absolutely. Like you can write it down, you can keep it, something that's available for everybody to look up, but just to keep cycling it back through the community over and over and over again helps that knowledge base sort of stay at a level where we want it to be.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
because this is like unwritten rules of like if you, me, Seth, Tyson, like Zeke, any of the other like major TOs of the area, like we all have things where like this is, as a TO, what I would like to see. I honestly think that collaboration would actually be very interesting from a like a new player, or hey, look, you're trying to get into an event. Here's some not say tricks, but here's tips from a TO kind of thing. Where it's like we see all this stuff, and how do we like you're saying about the knowledge, how do we reiterate the knowledge to the players, and what like things that we think are great from as a judge pool and from as a TO group, like what are the best things that we like about our players doing. I like that thought a lot.
That sounds like a winter collaboration podcast to me.
I think it does too.
Okay, we should put a pin in that. I'll see if Seth is interested.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
I'm going to put the list. I'm going to finish submitting our results because I forgot to finish it.
Sure.
I killed a Ghast, which is 9. I killed Blade Masters and a Warden, which is 8 more, so it's 17.
8. Yep.
And I think that's all I killed.
That's it. Yep.
So 17 here. And then you got from me, I'm going to click done.
Nothing.
There's
still one
Mechanithrall. Yeah, and I think, like, yes, we could roll out the killing of the Jacks. Like, this Jack is very much dead.
No, that's okay. That's all right. It's. I don't think that the tie breaks in this particular case are going to matter. So,
the tie break that mattered is the one with the control points, which is where we already solved that problem. Like, contesting the control points was way more, like, not giving me 4 more control points matters way more for the tiebreakers than the army points killed for you.
So the question is that, because for me probably is risking the cav on the hill, right? So that you don't auto score that, and then if this guy is dead, that's probably the ideal situation that I want to be in, right? Is have this heavy be dead and then not have you score this hill. That the game probably lasts a bit longer if that happens, right?
Right. If I wasn't so far ahead, absolutely.
Well, you only got so far ahead because you were able to score this 50, right? Or are you because you scored the 50 and the hill, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I think if 2 cav
it's recoverable. On the hill,
like 2 cav on the hill, I think I cannot score the hill because I don't have enough shots for it. I have to, like, I had to run to get there. So I don't think I get it if there's 2 cats on the hill versus 1 cat on the hill. And then I'm down to. I'd be down to 9, then down to 7. So 7 to 4 is recoverable because then you can come back and get 1 somewhere, or get 2 somewhere, even if it's getting 2 from clearing my cache because I did not contest my cache nearly well enough to stop me from potentially getting to it. Right. So you can just kill the 1 guy, score the cache, and then you're back in the game. I think you have to sacrifice your archers to do it, but otherwise, like it.
But I'm going to feed on them, so so it makes good. You have to invest. Yeah, because so yeah. If I have this hill still and I've got 2 cav, Phantasm, I feet on your heavy. Phantasm comes over, it kills this one. I get the other heavy with the cats. I get to clean up these night terrors. And then I've got a Phantasm, and I've got the archers feeding on in the middle of the table. Hopefully you can't kill the Phantasm, and then we try and ride that out to the end of the game.
Right. I think the way that I would have to kill the Phantasm, and I don't know if it's going to be possible, the way I envision killing the Phantasm, it's a 50-50 without Iron or Inviolable Resolve on it. So Iron or Inviolable Resolve needs to be on it, so it's not 50-50 of my feet just killing the Phantasm. So between my feet and whatever cav is left over, I might be able to kill the Phantasm, but it requires that effort fully into killing the Phantasm. So I think if I, like, at that point, the Phantasm has to be up a little bit to do work, and, like, we run into a situation of, like, can I feat to kill it off? And if my feat is successful, then we're in a game where it's like you're saying. But if it's not, then I'm staring at a Phantasm with no feet and being like, this is going to be really sad for me because it's a Phantasm.
Fair enough, yeah.
So it's a very interesting matchup in that case where it's like I have to, like, I did the math right off the bat and I'm like, I thought about the math on, is it possible to kill the Phantasm with Mechanithralls? And then you cast IR on it. I'm like, now it's not. It was prior to casting IR onto it. As soon as you cast IR onto it and then you exorcism every time, which as a Dust player, if you're not doing that against Crix, because this guy right here loves to knock off IR. So do not give him the opportunity. You were preventing it every time because you kept exorcising him. So it's like being aware of that and preventing that from a player point of view is really good. And then I struggle to kill the Phantasm because IR puts that math out of the realm of where I need it to be. So it's very interesting in terms of the matchup.
You're what, 10, 12 14,
16.
16,
Yep.
16, because you can't get because you didn't do
Calamity.
Calamity.
Right.
Yeah. 16 on my 21 is dice minus 5.
So it's 10
So you
damage a
do
hit on the charges.
5 times 5 is 25 plus 2 more from each, so 10.
Yeah, it's not enough.
35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not enough at all.
Yes. So I like Phantasm, but I do think that I think he is one of the squishiest. I think that he dies if you get a hold of him.
Right.
More so than any of the other Mark IV Colossals.
Right.
Even like despite all the things that we can do, and then he just doesn't have the melee out because he has to pay for the charge.
Right. It's the same problem every Colossal has, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, I like him. I think he's great. I think the shooting output is great. I think that he's cheap enough that it makes a compelling option.
Right, a good shooting platform.
I'm just not like when you're. It's the same problem as always, right? You build a gun line, you gotta roll 7s.
Right.
And if you can't roll 7s,
the game's gonna end. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You just don't have an output, right? It's like it's the thing about playing Winter Core. Can you roll 7s? Hooray, you win. Right. So yeah, interesting. I like it, and I think the model's going to be gorgeous. So I'm excited to put it on there.
I'm excited to see when you get it working. When you work on painting it, let me know. I'm excited to see it.
Sure.
Yeah, because I love seeing people's cool painted stuff.
I have one more question for you.
Absolutely.
And something that we've sort of danced around a little bit in the past. So, unstoppable and unit charges.
Yeah.
So that rule has changed many, many, many times in the past.
Right.
But essentially, what we're talking about. So I've got these cav up here.
Mm-hmm.
If this, let's say this guy's here.
Yep.
Right.
Yep, engaging 2 models. Yep.
I can take Cav Purple number 2 and make a full charge.
Yep.
Because he doesn't start the turn
engaged. Correct.
Engaged.
Right.
Let's pretend this forest is not here.
Absolutely.
I can charge this hit.
Yep.
Like this. These 2 guys can get placed.
Yep.
Before the how do I word this? There was a ruling on the forums on the Discord at some point that tossed this on its head.
Sure.
Before that point, these guys would all get full charge attacks.
Correct.
And at this point, the 2 that were engaged lose their charge die.
Correct. So the way it works currently is you have it correct is the number 2 that was not engaged gets a full charge, full stop. Nothing changes about it. It gets its charge. I am trying to find the rule for it, but the models that were engaged will never get the charge attack when they move out of it, even if they have unstoppable. So they'll still get to make their attacks. It'll just be 2 dice to hit because it isn't a charge, so it's not a cav charge. And then they'll get 2 dice of damage or whatever the damage is appropriately for Weapon Master or whatnot. But like it'll be base 2 dice. So yeah, the models, the 1 and 3 in this circumstance would be normal attacks with all of their weapons because they have unstoppable. If they did not have unstoppable, they would not get any attacks.
Right. And that was never the issue. Was models without unstoppable, because that's always been the case.
Right.
Okay, so then the follow-up question to this is this the worst rule? Is this the worst rule that you've had to deal with over the last 3 years?
Oh, for complications and how it works? Absolutely. Charging, the unit charging and how we did disengaging and charging and unstoppable, it is both the most unintuitive and the hardest one to figure out, because people, for example, the big one is forgetting that you cannot charge while engaged, because we did not put, like, that wasn't in the rules originally. I think it got added, like it was inherently part of the rules because of how disengaging worked, but it wasn't like, then it broke into the spaghetti mess, which is exactly what you were referencing, of just like the weird bullshit of it. it's better now, but yes, it is awful. It's the most convoluted and most confusing part of um the game, especially because when I'm just looking at this now, my goodness, uh I'm going to show the stream this just so that the stream can see it. War Machine app. Why did you literally not bring up the War Machine app? My God, stream, stop failing me so hard. Screen. Because this is this in the way? Nope. Oh, you just got to see Infinity. I am so good at this. I want to show War Machine app screen sources. Let me properties. Back to Infinity. So back to Infinity. So the issue is when I'm looking in the War Machine app, if I go to the charging section and I look at the example, there's all that italicized text underneath the example talking about like, hey, this thing's what's going on. The model cannot charge while engaged is in the italicized text, which is like the worst place for it because it looks like, so like when you're reading charge, you read the section of charge and you're like, cool, model unit making blah blah blah, does all this thing. Model that does not have a mail weapon cannot charge. It should say immediately right after that, a model that is engaged or a model cannot charge while engaged. We should say it right there instead of going into this example. So this rule is missed a lot because it's in a weird spot in the book or in the app, and it's not like easily available because it's like in this weird spot overall. And like, why? For one, why is it in that weird spot? And then because we have another number of those where it's like
there's a few
show up in the examples instead of in the core rules. So it's like, come on,
yeah,
whatever. Right. So
yeah, important things that show up in examples that don't.
Right.
Yes, yeah, I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's things to fix that we need to fix. But then like just this section here is so convoluted. The unit charging section is so tough, and how this interacts with Unstoppable, and then how it interacts with disengaging, and how the Unstoppable card doesn't actually let you charge because people always like, I put Unstoppable on me, now I should be able to charge. And it's like, no, Unstoppable just ignores the disengaging penalty, but not the no running, no whatever else penalties. So it's just like it negates half of the penalties, and it's confusing because of that. So there's parts that make this complicated, and you hit it on the head when you're mentioning like just this section was the most complicated section to try to solve originally because everyone's trying to figure it out, and we're trying to make like the right rulings to have it be the correct thing at the right time, and it's not always easy to do that. So yeah.
And you are not an employee of Steamforge Games in the same way that like
Jamie is. Correct.
Or Lauren, who is
correct. Lauren's still part of Privateer, and Jamie's part of Steamforge. So like, there's still a divide, but like they're both the part of the rules dev team. So it's whatever that's necessary for them to solve said problem. Like we still confer with the devs to solve it, but yes, not the same type of work.
You have the complication where you, because you still have some authority.
Yes.
When it comes to, because you're still a purple name on the Discord.
Right.
So you can make official rulings on the Discord.
Right.
But at the same time, any ruling that you make can be overridden at any point, basically.
And normally that's what ends up. So this is a little bit of like behind the curtain kind of thing. Normally we have discussion, like any of the checkings are us being like, I'm 90% sure or 99% sure this is the way it works, but I just want to be 100%. And I'm going to ask everyone. And we have that conversation to be like, is this the right way it's supposed to work? Is this the intent? Is this what we want for the game to be going forward? And then making a decision off of that. So often, excuse me, I got a hiccup all of a sudden. Often that decision of like how a ruling works and why a ruling is the way it is comes from that discussion.
Mhm.
There was one recently on Cyclone, for example, where Cyclone doesn't say it's simultaneous attacks. There's no reason that attack is not simultaneous. It's Cyclone. It's
But it doesn't
equivalent
say
to
that.
Flashing Blade. It should be simultaneous. So we literally looked at it and went, Chuck and I, both the Infernals, looked at it and went, they should be simultaneous. Like, there's no reason this should not be simultaneous. It doesn't say it in it, but it should be simultaneous because that clears up a ton of rules problems with it. Because otherwise, it's like you run into things where it's like, cool, if it's not simultaneous, you get multiple triggers and you get like weird, like corner case stuff that could happen. And by making it simultaneous, no longer those things occur. And like you don't get like for example, the one that just popped in my head is if you cycloned into Criterions, if it was not simultaneous, I hit the first one and then Battle Driven procs, and then the second one gets it when it doesn't make sense that Battle Driven procced between Cyclone.
Yeah.
So it's
weird.
It's things like that where like, no, this is how it should work. Like we recognize how it should work, and then we ask the devs and we're like, is this the way that we want it to work? Because we have strong feelings on this. This is like for the betterment of the game, this is how it should work. Otherwise we're opening ourselves up for like a spaghetti mess of type things where other effects like Flashing Blade say they're simultaneous and makes sense that they're simultaneous. This one, why is this one not? And so we correct those kind of things. And then there's circumstances. I just recently had one as well. Why am I forgetting what it is? I remember. The Steamroller one that came up recently. It was actually today. I kind of just made a snap judgment on it, whether like talking with devs or not. It's like the question was, when I go to a Steamroller event, do I have to have all of the models available in my lists to show my opponent? And like, for example, what you could do is say you're going to an event and you're like, I'm going to one list Tyrus. My plan's a one list Tyrus. But my other list, I'm going to make this bullshit, like, other list of bodies that doesn't, like, I don't have the models for. I'm actually going to jump off of the Tyrus one as an example. If I have, like, Decethus and Double Hellraker as a version of my lists, and I don't own 2 Hellrakers, for example, and I've got my Sub-Zero list here. If I have Sub-Zero and Decethus as my 2 lists, and I don't actually own the models to be able to legally play the Decethus list, is that for Steamroller a legal list? It gets into a really gray area because, like, as a player, do you have to have the models available to play either of your lists at any time, or can you feign with one of your lists that, hey, I have a list that may or may not exist, and can I actually play that one or not? And the thing that I made the snap ruling on as a TO, or as a player, honestly, and I thought about this as a player, is I don't want to walk up to you at an event and go, my first question to you is, do you have all of your models for both your lists? And if you answer yes, prove it to me. Show me every model in both of your lists on your tray right now to prove that you have all of the models on both your lists, so I can make my assumption with you can only play 1 or 2 of your lists. I think that's a dumb like situation to be in. As a player, you should not have to know to ask your opponent, do you have both lists? Right? So it's like I was like, no, that you have to have all of your models in your lists. Now, things like there's a outstanding question I need to answer on it of if I'm a Gravediggers player and I have 2 heavy airdrops in my list, but I only have 1 set of models for the heavy airdrops, so I can really only make 1 set of the models. Do I have to disclose that to my opponent? I think the answer is yes, you have to, but I'm still going to work through like the ramifications on why that is and like what's going on with that. Because there's certain things where you're like, does it benefit you to know if you've got 2 different airdrops? Like you could drop 2 of the same type of Warjack from the airdrops. I think like that's important to know as a player, and hiding that information in an open information game is contrary to everything that we know and love of the game. I was going to disagree with you up until you made that point. And I don't think I can disagree in full conscience with that as a point, because it's like, yeah, that's everything else is open information. This should be as well. Right. And it's like, I can ask you and then you're like, I'm not going to show you. And it's like, really? Like, what's the point? Like there's like, I can make a ruling on it where it just levels the playing field for equity on everyone, because there's no reason like the question of Uh, I don't know if Callus 1 is in the.
He's not. No.
You don't have to worry
It's
about the incubi.
Callus 2.
Right. So you don't have to worry about the incubi question. But it's that same sort of question of like, how many of these models do you have are available for you to do this thing? And it's like, that's not a fun experience to be in. It's also not a fun experience to be like
on either side either.
Right.
Like,
right.
Let's say I'm a semi-new player, and it's like, you. How many incubi can you put on the table? 5, but I was hoping you would let me do 6 because I don't have all the models that I have yet.
Right.
So,
right.
It's tough.
Right. It's
you don't want to set the precedent either, right? Like you don't want to either way, right? You don't want to say, hey, you have to show all of this stuff to your opponent because they might ask. That's kind of
right.
It's ticky-tacky, but also you don't want to be creating a culture where you kind of have to ask those questions all the time. It should just be everybody's just sharing everything all the time.
Exactly. And that was more or less where my thought process went on. It is we should be in like and this is something I've learned like from watching a lot of games and watching a lot of sportsmanship issues of like we should be actively trying to be better sports people with each other. And like the hiding of information, like there's things where it's like, yes, your tactics, 100% hide your tactics all day long. Like you do not have to explain your tactics to your opponent of what you're trying to do. I think it's better for you to do so because then you run into situations where it's like, hey, I would like to try to do XYZ things. Can you help me do these things? And you as a player, you and your opponent are working together to create a better experience for both of you. Now, some players don't like that. And so, cool. If that doesn't happen, that doesn't happen. Fine, whatever. But that expectation as players is we should be working together to give us the best game state. I shouldn't be like on you about doing something wrong when I could have helped you do it right and make it a thing. And it's just like there's just weird like unwritten rules on how to win the game, and it's just there's a level where it does lend itself into the hey, I'm trying to win the game. Like I need to win the game my own way. But it's
tough too because everybody has a different opinion about that too, right? Like for me, I try my very best to point out where stealth is, and there's a lot of people that disagree with me on that. That you should keep stealth from your opponent. Like you shouldn't be reminding your opponent about stealth.
Right, like I did with
Shield Guard
at the end.
Yeah. Shield Guard is another one, right? Like if I say Shield Guard once, I shouldn't have to remind you every single time. And like that is legit. Either way you play that is correct. Right.
It's really up to what you're comfortable with. Right, because there's no problem for me being like even the discussion that we had about the one guy that was further forward that was not Shield Guard range of Sub-Zero but was a Shield Guard, like that the entire point of what you're saying is, did I have to tell you that guy was within the bubble for the Shield Guard? Probably not, because you were asking specifically around Sub-Zero, but I felt it was worthwhile to be like, this other guy still has Shield Guard, he's just not within range of the bubble for the circumstance, because it did come up. Like it happened, and like if all of a sudden that came up on you as a gotcha, that'd feel real bad. And I don't like that personally. So there's points where it's like, what can I do to try to stop that stuff from happening? And how do we be better as players and human beings when it comes down to like, this game is complicated. This game is hard. There's an emotional value. There's an intelligence value. There's like, how many rounds have you played today? My goodness, is your brain fried? Do you have a headache? Like, how do we play the game to the best of our ability while still being good people during it?
It's tricky. It can be tricky sometimes.
Absolutely. Especially
when you can't read your opponent's mind, like
right. Because you're like, that's where some of the stuff where it's like talking out your attack plan. When you start talking about your attack plan with your feet, I'm like, okay, I'm going to make sure that you do what you said. And not every opponent's going to be that way, so don't expect it. But, and I'm not saying that to you specifically, but I'm just saying it for the general, for people that
absolutely
are listening. But it's that sort of thing where it's like, you said, hey, I want to try to get feet up here. And so when you actually start trying to kill those Mechanothrals in the center, I'm like, oh, I need to check to see if you can actually get me in feet no matter what. And so I checked your map, I checked the numbers. I'm like, oh, you can still walk and get me in feet. So that's not an issue. But it's like if you knock the charge target out and you can't get in defeat anymore, it's like, hey, I'll try to stop you before you try to kill those guys to try to prevent you from like hamstringing yourself unexpectedly in the middle of the game. And now it's a little different on Wartable. It's a little different on the on the final table of the game or a tournament. But I think that's part of the discussion that you have with your opponent during the game where it's like, hey, I want you to have the best experience possible and try to make it like the right thing. Because it should be something where it's like, hey, you said that I need to charge this guy to make my feat. And like, if you accidentally are like making a text, I'll be like, hey, is this what you intended? Because you talked about this earlier. Is this still what you wanted to do? Because you're going to affect your situation. And then you'll be like, yes, no, whatever. And then you move on. Because I think that's a number of the questions I asked you during the game where it's like, did you mean to have this? Did you mean to have this? Because of like just effects that could happen. And does that affect what you're trying to do? So deep thoughts.
Absolutely.
Deep thoughts with TOs at the end of a game.
At 1 a.m, yeah, pretty much.
I appreciate the time and effort, and I thank you for the questions because I like I like being able to answer them. So it's definitely something where I actually want to do something like I need to figure out the format for it, but I want to be able to offer the way for people to be like the question you had about charging and like how it works. Like I can offer a small detailed answer on the on Discord, but like how can I provide that in a new format for people to be consumable where it's both a text-based and like a description of what you're showing, like how you showed these models moving. Like can we find a way to make that easier and more consumable for people to be like I think like a YouTube short or whatnot, where it's like, hey, this is how this rule works really quickly, or like how Berserk Overtake works, or how Berserk Killing Spree works, or XYZ abilities that I get asked a million times about because they have simultaneous triggers or have similar triggers and people get confused by them and like what it all means. So there's like, this is giving me thoughts, which is the best part about it. And I think the discussion that we have of like what as a TO we would love to see inside people from sportsmanship, I think is something that we can definitely have collaboration with across the TOs across the world, or even like if we want to start small, we start in North America, but we could.
It's just hard for time frame to get people across the pond. It's just tough. We've tried that before. We've done some cross European stuff. I've chatted with Peter a little bit and Tom in England as well, but it's just it's This is the time that I can do, and they're all asleep. So
right, yeah, 4 hours different is easier for us to do, not whatever the 10 hours or whatever it ends up being. All right.
How well do you know John Damaris?
Decently well.
Because he has his stream that he does that would be a decent spot to be doing visual media.
True. Yeah, we can look into it. Just trying to figure out what like the right move is, where the right place for it and everything. So
sure, yeah, absolutely,
definitely a suggestion to take into consideration and move forward with it.
Okay, it's bedtime. Thank you for the discussion, and we'll chat soon.
All right, see you later.
Have a good night, Travis.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
All right, chat. I kept him here late. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for answering the questions and talking through it. Mario is a fantastic human being. I kept him here way longer than needed because I like to talk. So it turns out that somehow I'm an extrovert when it comes to War Machine and talking about rules. So thank you for everyone who stayed on this late. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Have a great night and a great time, and we'll talk with you soon. Thanks, everyone.